it feels so cold inside my heart tonight. Be my man is what she said. It's not just the wind that's moving around tonight, but quick and clean don't make it right.
Oh, this is how real men dig.
Oh, jeez. But the signal's grown a lot too, right?
Oh yeah.
It's grown.
It's a lot louder. I'm just wondering whether it'd be worthwhile putting the 5000 on again.
Yeah, we'll get.
Just in case it blanks out now.
It might be closer to it. Yeah, I concur.
And then I can always offer the slightly longer pick, the 750 pick, if you'd like it.
Well, we'd like to see you use it. It's not so much the offering.
Oh, I'm flat out at the moment.
You're doing a mighty job there, Glenn.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see. And so you'll find, if it does happen to be and they've got dirt I've thrown out, it's not as though we can't find it.
Yeah, well, that's it.
One thing I do like,
look at that.
there hasn't been really
worm, I think.
Any change in the ground.
Mm.
You know, it hasn't, it's not as bad as if it was ground thrown on top of ground.
No. Oh, you bugger.
That's it.
Oh. Jesus.
After all that.
What a heartbreak. And it didn't blank out with the double D.
Yeah,
now, obviously, it is.
Whew.
Warmed up, Glenn?
I have. I'm really thinking. There's a little bit of gold I found for myself.
Oh, jeez, it does look like it.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just run over and see if there's anything in there, just in case after digging that bloody...
Oh, yeah, it is a big worm, look at that.
Look at the size of that bloke.
Scrub worm, yeah.
Jeez, it's almost a snake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Bloody hell.
That's like when we got nothing to do, we'll go fishing.
Yep. Probably a shade of metal or something.
I'd say, but I'm willing.
But it's not blanking out.
I'm willing to invest in it.
Yeah.
It'd be funny, wouldn't it? If it was.
Could you imagine?
Oh, shout out to another bloke while Ant's doing that. Bloke called Nigel Howard, local bloke. He pulled up at my place the other night and he said he was doing contract work for Delph. He said, we're pushing in a shaft, we're putting the top on the shaft. So he told me where it was and I went and had a look. And I got one a little bit there too.
Did ya?
So good on you, Nige.
Oh,
thanks very much.
You dropped it.
I dropped it.
You'd have to think it's off that bit of steel, but Nigel's grandfather, Georgie Howard, him and I did a bit together.
Yeah?
And Georgie and a mate of his, I think I've probably told the story before, I'm not sure. They found a nugget. They were using excavators. They're earth shifting blokes. They found a nugget back in the early days, quite a nice, handsome nugget. Both the blokes had plenty of money, so they both wanted a nugget. So they came up to the sensible solution of cutting it in half with a hacksaw.
Jesus.
So they cut it in half with a hacksaw. A gold nugget's like cutting a Picasso in half. So I've seen Georgie's half, and I know the other bloke who's got his half. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to take a photo of the two bits shoved together? They still got the each.
Oh, they never sold them?
No, they never sold them after cutting them in half.
Jesus.
And the bloke said their hacksaw was a blunt old hacksaw, and down the back, instead of it going in a nice straight line, it's sort of here a bit there. He said there's about 3 penny weight of gold on the bench when they were finished. You know that.
Yeah, all the sharp.
The dust. So imagine taking that photo of the two bits shoved together.
Jesus. Well, I can't find this.
No,
it doesn't matter.
I think it's pretty safe too, mate.
We'll fill it in.
Push it in best you can.
All right, Glennie.
Quite a few videos ago, Ant and I were out detecting, and we videoed a lot of things. And late in the day, we came in here, and the only bit of gold we got for the day, I got a faint signal here, and I said, it's a faint signal where I've already taken off ground. And I chased it down, and it turned into a bit of gold. And we were thankful that we got one little bit for the day. So we're back here today with a 6000. I detected just the edge of it. There was an obvious signal, and that little fella jumped out.
Jeez.
So the 6000 is doing what I would hoped it would do. It's picking up all the little bits that I've missed. It's pretty well guaranteeing gold if you go to places where there has been gold to get these little tiddlers.
Unbelievable.
So he goes into the canister. That's where I dug a bit. He was sitting up there, easy signal. He was so noisy that I didn't think he'd be gold, to be quite honest.
Jeez.
I thought, oh, it's a little bit of tin that I've discarded at some other stage.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
And what's that put you at today?
That puts me at 5. 5, doesn't it? Yeah. None of them are going to get you on the front of the Herald Sun.
But they're not.
Oh, well,
too small either, are they?
they're 5 that I wouldn't have got if I didn't have the 6000.
I reckon now you'd be pushing a gram.
Yeah, I reckon, yeah.
Yep. Good job, mate.
Right, mate. Kenny, just on the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Just
mate.
on the other side of that tree, there was a signal. See what that is. Are you switched on? Take your button back.
Yep, I just picked up my first find of the day, first decent find, button. And Glenn's onto a signal here, so he's called
Which
me
goes
over.
to show, I mean, that, even to the 5000, is you can't tell the difference between gold and that when you're digging it. So
Yeah, that's it. Could have been.
it could have been. Now, this ground I'm on here now, it's the same as the little bit I got on the other side, just across the gully, just across the diggings. It's in yellow clay that they've thrown off the bottom because the gold here has been down towards the bedrock. So they've dug along here and dropped the ground about 4 foot. And this that we're sitting on is all ground that came out of there. There was a stone sort of sitting like that and a stone sitting like that, but not marked, just they happened to be there.
Yeah.
I brought the detector through and got the faint signal. As soon as I moved the 2 stones and I could get the coil flat,
Jumped up a lot.
yeah, it jumped up a lot. It wasn't as loud as that before. It was just, I thought it was going to be a lead shot.
Yeah.
The deeper I got into the yellow clay, the more pleased I've been with it. But this can break your heart because you can't tell whether it's gold or what it is until you get it out. But
Yeah.
I noticed that you can pinpoint them with the leading edge with the
Oh, yeah.
with the double D. I doubt that you can with the mono coil, but with the double D. So if you bring it across that way, he's
Yeah.
somewhere in that hole.
Yeah,
if you bring it
definitely.
across, he's right there. So, mate, I have been caught by getting too enthusiastic with my digging because they're so small. You know, you bury them behind yourself and you've got that frantic chase of getting them back, finding out where they were. Let's see what we've done.
It's got him.
Righto, mate.
And another surprise.
There he is, a bastard.
Oh,
He's a bit of
just a piece of metal.
copper or something, look.
Bugger.
I'm disappointed in that because he sounded good and deep in the yellow clay.
Yeah.
I pretty well had him penciled down for one. I think it's a little percussion cap. I think it's a little blasting cap.
What is that?
You know, like that sets off the dynamite, that sets off the explosive charge.
Oh, okay.
So that little cap there, like the dynamite is relatively safe until it gets a spark. And that's a little cap, has a little bit of dynamite in it, a little bit of powder in it, black powder in it, that sets off with a charge, it sets off a spark. So
wow.
I think that's a little blasting cap.
There you go.
But he's not gold.
Unfortunately.
Right,
not
mate.
gold.
Blood, Joe, I had him counted. that
Yeah,
one.
same. Thumbs down.
I'm putting thumb sideways, mate.
sideways.
You
Yeah,
can't
we'll
stop
go.
me.
Yeah, nah, thumb sideways. Onwards. Glenn's just come over. He's found the most. Oh my god.
I found this little bit of
Fine,
gold,
fine.
and I wasn't game even to put it in my mouth because I didn't think I'd be able to get it back out of my mouth again, and it'd go in among the bloody gaps in my teeth, and that'd be it.
Yep.
So that's with a double D coil.
Wow.
I don't know why you'd need to pump up the coil any more than that.
No.
It was a definite signal. It wasn't completely on the surface, you know. So look how small that is. So
And you managed to find it without a scoop, Glenn.
Yeah, how good will I be with a
Wow.
with a with a scoop? Yeah, so that little bit of gold, that's amazing. I mean,
Wow.
obviously you're going to be a long time getting your purchase price back if you find too many like that, but
Yeah.
it's nice to say I got a little bit of gold.
Well,
So
that's it, yeah. Add to the
I don't think
collection.
I've ever, in my career as an amateur detectorist, found a piece of gold smaller than that.
No.
Not detecting, obviously, with the dish and that, but
Yeah, but not detecting.
I'll get up close so you.
Oh, okay, a bit of a ting. Got a bit of a ting.
yeah,
Good man.
Right, mate, what's happening?
Well, I've been detecting away all day. Haven't had much luck today.
All day, we haven't even got to bloody midday yet.
Oh, it's nearly 2 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
And I've got a signal just here, just on top of this. And Glenn yells out, "Oh, do you want me to film it?" And I said, "Oh, nah." It was just like literally in this leaf litter. Haven't even got down to the good stuff yet. And lo and behold, nice
There
little
he
gold nugget, my first of the day.
He's a little bit black because he's stained with the ground he was in.
Yeah, I'm
stained
gonna
with the
clean
dirt
it
he
up a
was
little
in.
bit.
But that's good because that means that Ken Hoth got one earlier on the day. I've had a few. Now Ant's got one. And Ant and Ken swapped detectors. Ken's pushing the 5000 around.
There we go. Looks a bit better.
That's a lot better, and you can see at home too. He's sort of a little reefy bit. He's got some
Yeah.
sharp edges on him.
Yeah, it does.
And here where we are now, we've been here before with the 5000s. These little tiny ones is probably the more sophisticated detectors and better coils. I never ever did, but lots of blokes use the Sadie coil on the 5000 and get down to lead shot size
Yeah.
and find gold. So maybe that's a way to go if you're desperate to improve your detector, is just get a better coil.
coil.
But they're not giving them away either. You know,
No,
they're bloody,
nothing's free.
they're expensive as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, I'm happy. I'm on.
bring Brad Corrie and ask him. You
Come on,
down home.
Brad.
Go on, Brad. Knock
Get
a
out
few
there.
bucks off. Righto, folks. Oh, and the
Cheers.
Coffee Bush Kid. Coffee Bush Kid's at the miners down in Bendigo.
Yeah, speaking
And
of him.
yeah, mentioned,
He's doing all right with the 6000 as well.
mentioned Victorian Gold
Full
Hunters,
colours?
and he'll give you a discount. Righto, thumbs up, mate.
Cheers,
Jebedali.
buddy. Jebedali.
Where Ant and I are working, it's a surfacing. Now, where Ant and Ken's over there further. And this is typical of these areas. They've washed this ground right back to bedrock. So this ground here is mudstone or siltstone. And it's been, when it was originally laid, it was laid flat and it's been pushed up sideways like that. That's a perfect trap for gold. Here's where they've cut through it, straight through there, and see those sharp edges? That's where they've cut through the pick to bring the water on. They've brought the water all the way down the face, but the bottom isn't even. Like for here, for instance, they've had to go deeper from up here. So when you are on the surfacing with this sort of detector, you can get little ones trapped in the sand, in the stone rather, but keep an eye out for where they've thrown dirt out, because they've
Yeah.
brought the shovel along
That's right.
and they've thrown dirt out.
That's probably how I got mine.
That's how. That's where we reckon Ant got his, and that's why I wanted to show you. Just to the other side of Ant, there's the ground drops away, and they've cleaned out the drain. They've thrown a bit out, and it's landed up on top.
Yep.
So typical, absolutely typical surfacing all through here. You can see the ground goes up and down. The finish just up there a bit more where the normal ground starts, the virgin ground starts. But all below us has all been surfaced. Righto, Ant. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Righto, come down to film Ant. Ant's digging one here in a drain, in a sluice drain. And it's a sort of double-edged sword, the sluice drains, because lots of times they contain gold, but also the rubbish finds its way in there and can't get out. The old mate here, we filmed him up there before, and when we had a look at the video when we finished, it was 17 minutes long. So,
Yeah,
So,
a fair bit of editing's
there's
going
a
to have
lot
to
of
go
editing to go in there.
Let's hope this one won't be as bad.
And we're getting low on battery, so it'd be nice if we can pluck one out there. You take the camera, mate, and I'll have a dig for a while. I'll give you a spell.
Oh, legend. Thank you, sir.
We'll both do what we're good at. All right.
Then He's into
I
it
can,
now.
yeah, I can feel that nice stone at the bottom.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't had a costume change so much as I've peeled off 2 jumpers and
Yeah.
flicked them up there on the way out. Righto, mate, tell me what you see there now. New detector.
Yep. So, where is it? Under there?
Yeah, I'm thinking too. Yep, I'm thinking there too.
You got a rock there?
I hope it's a rock. Well, it'd be better still if it's bedrock, but
Hmm.
have to expose it and see what it is.
Yeah.
But if that was bedrock
Hmm.
and you've got one trapped in him or on him, that'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think it might be bedrock too.
Yeah. Fingers and toes crossed. That's a big one.
Right.
That is bedrock. That's a chunk of bedrock. Now it'll be interesting to see where it is. I saw it, yep. You've got him, Glenn. Snapped him.
A shout out to Stumpy of Stumpy Picks. That's a good bit of pick you made there, mate.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, mate.
I'm just coming back a bit.
Right,
This will tell a story.
it certainly will. Andy and Brett were good enough to go and pick up my pick after I left it out at the surveyor's tree. So I've got a,
Oh, she's out, Glenn.
well mate, it was on one of those bits of stone, mate.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, I move out of the road. Right, I'll take the camera.
Oh, yep.
Getting down the business end now. Right, yeah. So thanks very much to Lead Shots Lady in the dark night for picking up that pick. We'll cross paths again and I'll get it off you. Thanks very much to Dan and Stumpy Picks for giving them to us, for sponsoring us.
Legend.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
They're bloody good picks, aren't they?
They are good picks. Any tool I can't bugger must be bloody strong.
Where are you?
Is there any way of picking the noise of these or not? Rubbish.
I haven't yet. No,
Yeah.
not yet.
There's rubbish is rubbish and gold's gold, but you can't tell the difference.
Nah, not yet. Maybe
What about when you
Couple
see them?
weeks.
Can you tell the difference?
when I see him, yeah. That helps.
You've got a bare idea. The difference between gold and rusty steel.
Apparently the sweet spot's right between the double G, so I'm thinking,
Is it?
yeah, that's why I keep digging here.
All right. Yeah, well, it's small enough
I
in
think
your
I've got
hand,
him.
so it's not huge then.
Yeah. Do I have it?
Or is the coil just above him?
Coil's just above it.
Shit, I don't know. If you were watching at home, I don't know what I was looking at then. I was that is what Ant was doing.
All right, it's in the
Doing
hand
this
now.
time.
Yep. Come on. Oh,
Nice.
God, that felt heavy. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
I hope it's that.
No, but you can feel those little lead shots when they drop into your hand as well.
No, it's this a bit. Oh no, thought it was going to be that. It's not
Oh,
that.
well, we're still in the game.
Still in the game.
goldy looking stuff coming out though, isn't there?
No. Bugger, whatever that is, but I think it's just a rust nugget. It's not gold.
Oh,
It's not lead.
must have been sitting right in or on that stone.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
That's what it is, folks. Whatever that is.
Bugger.
Righto, end of the day. Had Mr. Fabulous Ken Hart and myself a silver fox. Halfway through the day we were filming Ant, digging a deep one. We were really optimistic, and then it turned out...
So optimistic.
Yeah, it turned out into be just some sort of not nail, but bigger than a nail, you know, like a spike.
Yeah.
But it was a long way down in good ground.
It was, wasn't it?
The thing about that was,
17 minutes of film.
took us 17 minutes to film. So we put Ant's camera phone back on the charger. Thanks, Blue Eddie. We were able to charge it. Now it's showing 96%.
From 1%.
Yeah, from 1% in quick time.
So we get to do the weigh-in
Yeah,
today.
so we're worried we wouldn't get to do our weigh-in. And weigh-in is most important.
That's it.
So here we go, mate. Who are we starting with?
Well, I'll go first because I'm here and mine's probably the smallest. So, check him on. 0.13.
0.13. I'll just
0.13.
put him up there for the moment. Ken, off you go. That wasn't a shotgun going back off in the background. That was,
See, look at that. Mine was smaller, 0.9.
that was Ant's. That was
0.09.
Ken's knees cracking as he went down. So together the boys.
0.22.
Rightio. Oh, just up and about now.
He's up and about, isn't he? Look at him. He's going to put one on it.
Rightio.
Glenn with the 6000. And they were both with the 7.
Yeah, they were both with the 7, and we were in ground that we've flogged with the 5000, so it was
Exactly.
unlikely
Yeah.
that we were going to get too much. Now, these aren't very big, but there's 9 of them.
Yes. A couple of them are quite big.
Well, that was the best one, and I found that in a hole that I dug out with the 5000, so I reckon they'll lead with that.
Oh, well said. 0.26, nice.
Now, no, I don't want to, but it'd be nice to get to a gram, so
Yeah, I reckon you will.
Almost halfway.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
only half a gram.
I'm plucking out the best ones. They taper off.
0.63,
I reckon you're going to
0.61.
gram in.
Oh, geez, these little fellas.
0.74. Come on, Glenn.
So, how many on the scale? 5 on the scale, have I?
Yep.
Yeah,
5 on the scale or 4?
4.
No, 4 on the scale.
you got 5 left.
5 in my hand.
Nothing.
It says something about the
That's gone up a bit. 0.8. 0.82.
oh, he's not going to make it.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
0.85.
0.85. Yep.
It's got to think about it.
You're going to see it so close, Glenn. 0.9.
No, this one's not.
No. Oh, Glenn. 0.93.
9.5.
0.95.
Well, a lot of fun anyhow. So I just put them in one little heap. So between the lot of us,
We've cracked the gram.
we got that.
1.2. Happy
So
days.
between a lot of it, the 3 of us, we got 11 bits of gold. We had a bit of fun. Kenny's got a bloody bag full of stuff. Show that stuff in your bum bag, Kenny.
Yeah.
He's been gathering this stuff.
Okay, so we got half a horseshoe,
Bit of good luck for next time.
a rock that goes off,
Hot rock.
bit of glass, lots of nails and bullets.
Yep.
And the significance of that shoe is it's from a draft horse, and they've got that turned down like that to give him more push. So when he's dragging logs out the bush, that's like a stopper on your boot. So he puts his hind legs out like that. That's the outside one that digs into the ground and helps him snig logs.
There you go.
So
Working horse.
working horse, yep. Right now, boys, you
Beautiful.
grab your 2. I'll tip my little ones in my pot, and we'll go home and think about our respective careers. Was there anyone else we had to mention? Oh, Blue Eddie, thank you very, very much. We're thrilled you with your machine,
AC180.
the AC180. 2 thumbs
Nice
up for
step
that.
up from the AC60.
Did a good job, and we'll be using it every day when we're out in the bush.
That's
thank
it. Keep
thank
us
you
nice and warm.
very, very much.
Appreciate it.
You don't have to go and buy one just because you're watching us, but if you're interested in one, hop on their website, have a look.
Check it out.
There's a whole thing on there about it. And surprisingly, they know a lot more about their own equipment than we do. Right,
Always a pleasure, mate.
it was great. Good on you.
See you next
time.
time. Cheers,
Kenny, next time, mate. Right, Kenny. See you, boys.